Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Norubo channel. Today we're gonna talk quick tips about PVE Escape of Tarkov. If this video will help you in the long run, please leave a like, drop a subscribe, make sure leave a comment. This way I know this content was helpful and I will make more videos. Tip number one: reach level 15 as quickly as humanly possible for you guys. Grind for it. By unlocking level 15, you unlock flea market. By unlocking flea market, please spend your time researching on items because some prices are really insane and making money on PvE is very easy. For example, energy saving lamps is 95,000 right now, guys. Some items are crazy, really high price. Like for example, this green bat, one item slot is almost 300,000. I sold drills selling like for 300. I just sold it mine. This one is 95,000. And the prices of course fluctuate from one point, and now as things get cheaper and expensive. But this is one of my main points. Just get some stuff. For example, this in a PVE section would not cost more than 20. Here's 60. Yesterday it was almost like to 100k actually. I remember prices was fluctuating to 100k yesterday. I sold it yesterday for 90,000 or something like that. Tip number two is always insure your weapons. Insuring your weapons, I end up having so much crap in my what returns to me. It almost returns every time unless you toss it not in the right spot where scavs can pick it up. If scavs can pick it up, well, you're not gonna get your gear back. That's a tip number two for you. Tip number three, you wanna go for certain maps, you go with certain tasks. If you go for task, I advise you just to focus on that and just go towards a task and don't do too much looting because there's so many scavs on PvE zones, you will end up running out of bullets. So tip number four, imagine like 3-4 max, always have extra 460 additional ammo rounders for you to load with max because you will run out of bullets. Amount of scavs on each location is really insane. So I strongly advise you to think about how you proceed in your map because you don't want. Very oftenly what happens to me, I end up with 8 minutes left in a raid and I struggle. I am 30-40% to extraction point, but what happening in, I still have to fight scavs or USEC faction or bear, and I'm struggling because I have so much loot already. I have a very low ammo, my medkit's running low. You don't wanna focus too much looting while you're doing a quest. If you're doing a quest, just focus on the quest, pick up things while you can. Don't go like completely different direction and try to go your quest. You're not gonna get things done. This is another tip here because PvE map is different, guys. Like when I spawn in and I'm fighting against scavs, I'm usually facing like 10 scavs. I'm clearing whole entire map running to me and I'm stuck clearing the scavs. And it happened to me in customs. I cleaned 3 scavs. We've ended up 2 more scavs spawning in after I came up to pick up my bag on the same freaking gas station and I died to them. So this is my last tip, is just, be able to leave the area for you just without wasting your own energy there. I hope this small tips gonna be helpful for you. Another thing is insurance scam. You pick up your stuff, when you go in a raid, you insure all this stuff. Obviously it's always insurance. When you're in a raid, you kill a USEC faction or maybe a boss, you drop your stuff and switch it to boss or USEC faction or air faction, or maybe scavs have some nice gear. You just switch it up, throw this in the bush, or just throw it actually in the ground. Most likely nobody will pick it up unless scav passing through. most time your gear will be returning to you. If it so you have a new set of gear. I also do that with my armor. I also do that with backpack. But sadly, sometimes when you have some forbidden items in your backpack and it will give you notification, you will lose this item. You kind of drop your backpack and switch it to new backpack. So you kind of stuck with your own old backpack unless you switch it to bigger backpack. That's another different story. So I didn't want to make this video too long. If you like this video, I will make one more later on.